Got a little inchworm, buddy.
Look familiar?
No, I never saw something like that down there.
Hole 10 is 244 feet, another par 3. Another dual option fairway. The course designer really wanted to make sure everybody felt included, both left-hand and right-handed players. But the right-hand gap seems to be a little bit more thick, and while there are trees dead center, it kind of looks like it opens up a little bit more once you get close to the green. So you just got to get past these in the fairway, and kind of looks like there could be a drop-off down there. A little potential deadly roller play if you throw it a little too hard. So I think I will probably opt for either my impulse or my underworld. We'll see. That's a hole, right?
That side is not even an option.
Left side's off limits.
Left side, not an option, you guys.
It's a bait.
If you're a left-hand player, you'd rather play left-hand backhand turnover. That's probably the best line here. I kind of like the forehand just because, like, the backhand you got to play so understable and it's so narrow. So I think I'm gonna go forehand. Getting loony.
That's okay though, because he's dead center in the fairway.
Coming out too clean, you guys. I'm not getting the typical wobble turn that I'm used to with this new hinge in my forehand, so it's a good problem to figure out, because now I can just play straight at stuff with that disc. It's gonna be a big tool.
I'm gonna go with my probably as equally beaten as my black one now, but blue underworld. Just kind of go straight at it if I can. It's probably a diamond shot, but no! Oh my god!
Oh,
I got through literally the skiddiest gap. Wow, that was fun.
Yes. Such a hard gap to hit with the backhand. If you're ever having trouble trying to throw a backhand through a gap like this, where it feels like it's just coming out and wants to catch this middle tree every time, you can kind of make the gap bigger by choosing something understable and just playing it on a lot of hyzer on the right, letting it kind of flip up. Let's see if I can show you guys what I'm talking about with this fuse.
Ooh.
See, I didn't really get the flip out of that thing. I need like a really beat-in fuse to do that, but like I said, playing hyzer and wide down a gap like this is gonna help make it a little bit bigger, because you almost, if you throw flat, you almost can't get past this tree right here. So little trick for trying to hit a gap like this. You can pull a hyzer a little bit more close to your body as well, whereas the flat shot, I feel like, just has to come out a little bit further. So, something to note.
You can get through the gap though.
Megan did it.
It's there.
Somehow. While I might not be putting with the faith anymore, I still love it for these backhand approaches, especially when I want to give the basket a soft bid.
Yeah,
try one out
there
today.
There is a death trap back there.
There is, but we're here for you guys, and I am running this. But it doesn't matter because it's going in the chains. Oh.
Nice and gentle.
Perfect pace, if I do say so myself.
Why do you do that? Oh!
Megan once again grabs another CTP on me. Busting out her Delaware
I'm
faith.
also gonna throw the faith.
Shout
Like
out
I
to
said, this is the one I practice with. We have a big stack in the backyard, but another cardinal.
Rude little branches.
Would have skipped.
Ooh.
Told you I've been practicing. Nature's potato chip.
Potato chip. Oh.
Yummy. I believe this is turkey tail. If it has gills. It is turkey tail, I think.
All right, we're gonna tap in for Megan.
Thank you.
And for myself.
Lovely. I gotta Google this real quick, hang on. I am a foraging master. Google says turkey tail.
What do you say?
I don't know if it's even good to eat anymore, but it wasn't super solid, so
Google said,
maybe we can
what did,
harvest it.
what did Google say?
Turkey tail.
That is edible?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. You try it?
I don't know if you guys can hear this, but these construction workers are freaking, they got the club music on. We're working on his dancing.
Footwork's there. Rhythm's coming.
It's coming. We got a festival to go to.
Oh, man. At 277 feet, hole 11 is gonna have quite a few trees in the way. This first third or 2/5 of the gap is pretty wide open, and then you have this really big distinguishing tree that you're gonna wanna fly left or right of. I think the right side is gonna be a little bit cleaner. The left side will still give you options though, depending on the angle of release you're looking for. I'm looking to go just right of it on hyzer with this compass and have it just move gently left the whole flight. Got a little inchworm buddy.
Look familiar?
No, I never saw something like that down there. You beat me to it. I was getting ready to do something lush. All right, a lot of hyzer on this compass.
Lovely. Wow.
Woo, just past the basket.
Executed to perfection.
Yeah, a little late out of the hand, kind of scared me on this first tree on the right and then that next one down there, but clean flights in the woods are always gonna be very happy.
2022 OTB Open Impulse, gifted by Greggy Biscuits himself. Out of crocodile art.
The 3-finger grip gets her where she wants.
I guess if you are yanking your drivers, check your pinky.
Is it really doing anything for you, or is it causing you pain,
Or is it just
detriment?
hooking onto it? I'm gonna go with my harp. But like actually throw it hard. What do you think, Caddy?
I like it.
Okay.
I think there's a lot of good options from here.
My finger nook is getting fatigued. I haven't played in a long time. I don't want to smack my hand on this tree, so I'm just taking as far wide out away from the tree as I can.
Weaves through the Guardians.
Wasn't trying to go around it, but I knew if I went hard and flat, it would get there. Just gotta trust it.
Yeah. Eyes on the chains. Arm up and down with the pole.
Oh.
Oh my gosh. Gotta settle for par here. Very happy with that tee shot. But it's okay. Missing 1 inch or nubbing it high. Not the worst place to be. Most players feel a little notch on their putter and kind of avoid it. Megan's been going to it. A little reverse psychology maybe? Whatever works, it works.
It's working. Here we are on hole 12, the most challenging hole of this course. It is a par 4 at around 500 feet. It looks like there's 2 gaps, but the hole is pretty much dead straight, just finishing a little bit on the right. These are the intimidating type of holes that me, as a beginner, am not super excited for because I don't have a super far distance. But
I think if you break this one down to 3 shots, you can definitely get that 4. Get yourself close for the 4th, easy putt.
That's a long 3 shots for me. But
not that long. If you just keep it in the middle, beat this first tree, play down there where it kind of dips, and then I think you can break this one down.
He's got faith, do you guys? I don't.
Yeah, I'm thinking Rive. I wish I almost had like a flippier disc than this in the bag right now. But this one, if I hit on just a touch of hyzer, it should be able to kind of have maybe a little bit of right movement. Part of me wants to go Rive and to see how far I can get it down there, but I think for my actual shot, I'm gonna take the Explorer Maybe we'll put a little bonus drive shot in for you guys to see how far I can get, but I think the Explorer, it's gonna flip up a little better for me and not wanna finish too hard left if I don't quite get the angle right. I'm gonna need all the power I can get, so a little extra run up here. Going for this left, or this center gap on quite a bit of hyzer. Understable Explorer.
Told you Rive was the one.
Ooh. Yeah. Got a little aggressive. And it's gonna be hard. Maybe I might have to settle for a par as well. We got a par battle. Let's go, babe. Let's go.
Going to go with my diamond. Just try to get it up there somewhere.
Cruises down the gap.
Okay. Kept my pinky on that one, and I just told myself I wasn't gonna do that. So let's try to stick to our own rules.
Which one do you like though? I don't know, they look pretty good.
No pinky.
All right, we need a miracle shot, so I'm gonna go big power forehand roller. Hopefully it doesn't come back to bite me. Shanked it left, drawing it back, catches bushes.
I thought it was gonna sneak back out to the fairway. But
Ooh, so many trees in the way.
dang.
This is a hard par for you guys, especially if you hit the first tree here. You really need to get at least 250 feet, I think, to have a chance at birdie almost. I didn't do it.
I grabbed the CTP though. Pinky's off.
Great gap hit. Oh, just trickles
got a little
down.
bit in the ditch.
That was so close to sliding, staying clean in the fairway. Ooh, gets up. That's such a hard reach back with a tree
so
literally
hard.
right there.
It's okay, I progressed.
Annie forehand with the tourney harp. Oh, just needed a little more angle and I kicked down into the creek. Gonna be
Slippery
tricky.
down there.
This hole's been beating us up, babe.
My tummy's growling. Damn it. And that's why you always practice reload. This is a Connor putt all day. He would make this thing, no question.
Oh, that looked like it had a chance. Wow. Great putt through the window. Had to put it nice and flat, almost a little bit of turn.
Woo!
Dropped it in. All right, I gotta blast it through some little skinny limbs. Try to float it down in.
Good bid. Right on line.
Tough window in there.
I'll tap that one in for you.
Thank you, madam. Yeah.
Bogey for Connor. It's all right. He's been doing great today. Quick catch. Oh.
Wow.
It's like the only time he's never caught something.
Hole 13's 301 feet. Not a lot to say about this one other than just get good at throwing straight backhands. And you'll be rewarded on every course you ever play. ThrowJoes compass. Gold line plastic. Look out, squirrels. We're coming in hot.
They're chasing after it. They're gonna go put it back in the fairway for you.
Please, I need it. Oh.
At least I'm in the fairway. Same disc. Hit it! Yaw! It's okay.
A happy hetchy rolling around, flying through the air. All right, got this tree on my back, so I'm not really gonna be able to swing my arm around. Not that I really need the power though. Just gotta hit this faith on a little bit of turn. Oh, I thought I might have done it again, but those trees.
Oh, they were nice.
Nice little curl roll off to the right there. Yeah, we'll take it.
I'm gonna throw in this pure. Call me Kristen Tatar.
Ooh, good line.
Not bad, we can send it.
Coming at you, Kristen.
Left hand tapper for the con man.
Customary. Cameraman does not have to tap in.
Also left hand. Just need a little power.
Ambidextrous.
Hole 14 is 237 feet. It's a par 3. Pretty curvy. It's like the other one, just the opposite way. So, normally where it curves right and I would throw my fantastic fuse flat and trust that it will fly the way it's supposed to, I'm gonna throw probably my harp, honestly, and take advantage of the stability after I throw it straight and flat into the woods as hard as I can.
On the other hand, I'm gonna grab this Delaware Champion National Tour 2021 Faith, put it up on some hyzer and let it kind of flatten gently throughout the flight. I think you can go overstable here, hit it flat, let it fade, but I really like a lot of hyzer on a slightly straighter disc, let it kind of flatten out for you.
Wow.
And I got through every tree in whatever county this is. And I got another big inchworm hanging out. Come on, buddy. Let's get off here.
Big inchworm.
I am not tree.
Look at how red my hand is from where I grip the disc in my nook.
Megan hasn't been playing as much since Vlogmas ended, and you know, throwing a couple hundred shots in a day is definitely gonna get you feeling it.
Gotta pick a different nook, put it in my knuckled nook this time. Still pinky free. Damn it. What I did not tell you guys is that I was actually going for the black ace. If you can see, I'm way closer to that basket than I am the one I was intending. It was my side quest.
She knew that we were running out of chances for an ace, so she wanted to get you guys one at any means possible, and that's what you call doing it for the fans.
I'm here for the people. So now I'm gonna take this Justice that I've only thrown twice ever in my entire life and hope that it does the thing that Connor can make it do. Just gonna throw it up in the air. Use math, gravity, science, pain in hand, pinkies off.
Nice little spike and a little plop roll. Kind of
rolled a little bit.
Unexpected, but
didn't want that to roll. Lot ant. Got a little decomposing wood springboard. Is that legal? All right. Such weird footing.
oh, just shaves the number plate. If you ever played on a Mach 5 basket putting from the angle she was at, these things can be like a knife blade to your disc sometimes, so gotta be careful. Definitely, you know, maybe if you know you're playing on Mach 5s, you don't bring your favorite special edition putters.
Oof.
You know these Mach 5s love to be putted on, right? Yeah. Hole 15. It's a 234-foot par 3. It's short, but it's going to be one of the trickier short holes out here. Not really a gap that tells you that there's a super pure line. I think the left side's a lot bigger, but it's gonna be hard to get a backhand to shape through it. You almost need to play a forehand that's gonna like stand up and then fade a little bit. I think the backhand turnover obviously is there. Maybe just playing just right of this center tree will help give you some options, and honestly, as long as you get a clean flight here, you should have a putt. I'm gonna go with my straight harp on a lot of hyzer forehand down the left side. See if it'll fade the way I'm looking for it. Oh, kind of a little bit of fortune to get through those trees. Maybe I should have played the glow harp, but I don't know. I thought this one shaped up better for that disc. You know, sometimes it's not about being perfect though. It's just about finding a way through.
The dots aren't connecting in my head, so I just am going to throw straight and hope that maybe it's around somewhere. Just gonna go for that dead center gap between those two trees. Aiming at that little fern back there in the light. Pinkies off. Yanked it, turned a little bit too fast, but I am in the fairway. Brain fatigue. Playing 18 holes is a lot. I committed to 9 and then I committed to another 9 and now I regret this. So if you get tired by hole 13, you're not the only one. It's about when all of us quit.
I think it takes time to kind of figure out not only just the physical ripping on the disc, but just kind of staying in it for the whole round. It's one of the biggest tricks.
Come on. I was hoping that would sail through the gap a little bit, but it's okay. Too soft, but it works.
One more try.
It's fine.
All right, 2 straight tee shots that were slightly wide of what I intended. Both given looks though. Hashtag blessed.
Hashtag never satisfied. Hashtag Rome wasn't built in a day.
I don't think I've used that one, but I'm about to.
Chain still wiggling from Connor's smash.
Oh.
Knocked me out.
Root, tootin', rumbling, stumbling, footin'.
Rootin', tootin', Connor shootin'. Beating the course like nobody's freaking business.
Slightly.
Hole 16 is a little fish hook shaped 310-foot par 3.
You ain't catching no fish with that hook.
You haven't fished enough. So, honestly, you should just throw it straight and maybe like have it curve off a little bit to the right, but otherwise, if you have like a laser beam shot, that's the one you want to go with here. Because it's a pretty open gap, it doesn't look like it, but we all have different definitions. What are you gonna go with?
I think you guys probably guessed it already, but ThrowJoes compass. I could play maybe like a slightly more stable disc, like she said, and kind of drag it to the right a little bit, maybe let it fight out, but you know, the sound of that laser beam shot sounds really nice. This would be such a sick ace. It's like, there's like one line that can do it, and it's the one that just doesn't move ever. A little bit of a backstop, so I'm really gonna get on this one.
Started off the tee.
Oh!
No!
So close, so close. If I drift any more right, or release it like 1/10 of a second later, I feel like we're on the metal there. But I like wishful thinking, and I think you should too. Ooh.
Why do I keep doing it? Wow, I can't believe I just did that.
Good scramble, good body control, good balance.
Oh my gosh.
Dang.
No.
You know what? I'm pretty happy just to hit this first gap from this angle I was at. I mean, it's not more than, I don't know, 2.5, 3 feet wide. So you hit that, you feel real bad. There, I at least felt like I did my job. The rest is a bonus.
Luckily scrambled right to the middle of the fairway. Now I'm just going to throw my harp flat to the right of the basket, let it dump in. Get this par saved. No!
Woo.
Still close to the basket. Oh!
Sit down.
What are you doing? Why do you do that?
They just want her to keep on having some testers.
They just want, the woods just want me here, man.
Oh my God, I hit the other vine though, with the disc. I'm scared of shanking my hand up on this thing right here.
Yeah, don't.
Man, the window is there though, I'm just, being soft.
Gonna take every inch I can get. Scores are tight here.
Oh, literally caught the little tiny nub that sits atop the cage.
I would react really poorly, but I spend my whole time of my life walking with pros who react poorly, and I hate that, so. This was a really good hole.
She has shown some great mental maturity all day. Really, the way she's framed things in her head, regardless of what have happened, has been very inspiring to me and something I'm taking notes and learning from. Thank you, baby.
I'm just learning today. Being better today starts now, here, right this second.
If you don't feel comfortable with a straddle putt, you probably better familiarize yourself before you play in the woods. Especially out here at Shadow Lakes. There it is.
Oh my gosh, you did it. That was sick.
I found it.
Shay's gonna be so proud.
2 holes to go, and this one is 238 feet. It plays very far left. We haven't really been able to pick out where the basket is, so I don't know. Just gonna kind of assume that it plays way over there, even though the tee signs so far, I feel like I've been pretty exaggerated in terms of how far it actually plays left, so I don't know. I'm just gonna trust that I haven't seen the basket yet, and I feel like I need to go justice to try to move it this far left, give it some height, maybe get a little skip.
Yeah, it's like really inconvenient for us to walk 238 feet to the basket, so instead we're just gonna throw it.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not walking 86 feet so I can see it, no chance. I want to say I threw that about as good as you can. I mean, I don't know if the disc moves left harder than a Lucid X Justice.
Kind of sounds like I caught some trees, branches, or
Yeah, I think there's a putt. Let's see.
little foliage. Another advantage of throwing this super dumpy disc is knowing that you need to tick up in stability a little bit when you're throwing uphill, especially when you're throwing uphill to the left.
There she is. Gaps it, gets a nice skip.
Okay, it works.
Well thrown.
So this thing is really left. It's like almost 90 degrees, truly. Big dog leg.
Yeah, it really is.
I got super fortunate with that.
Hard to move this here.
I'm gonna throw this because it goes a little bit downhill after, not by much, but chances are it's just gonna roll no matter what. So hopefully this stocky slammer will stick to the ground. Just kind of throw it a little harpy.
Love it, y'all. Ooh, gave it a scare. Good hole.
It's a hard hole and I'm doing it even though I'm exhausted.
Look at her, staying in it and reaping the rewards of pushing yourself through anything in life.
Positivity really is the key because normally
Really is.
I'm not like that.
She has been inspiring me all day.
And I've been really good Look at this little ear mushroom. Imagine.
Little mouse ear mushroom.
Connor threw a pretty good shot with his super stable Justice.
Yeah, I think I might need to utilize that wrist up that we talked about in some other videos here to try to manipulate the disc angle and get it to fade, because yeah, I mean, I feel like I threw it prime time, release timing, good height, good angle.
Is there something else that you might have thrown instead?
No, I mean, I could.
Like a sharper disc?
Yeah, I could try to go Pioneer, get a little more ground action, but I think this disc will get all I need. I don't need too much skip. I think maybe just need to manipulate that wrist a little bit, and then you gotta almost punch through some of the leaves up top. Speaking of punch, let's try to punch this jumper in, kind of a low ceiling underneath, over my head here, so you gotta jump out. Squat down. Oh man.
He's trying to hit my disc out of the way. You'll see that?
Battle discs.
What happens during tournament if that happens? You still have to take the lie that your disc is hit to?
So yeah, during tournament play, say your disc is laying there like Megan's is, another one comes in and slides it out of positioning. Hopefully, at least the person who threw that disc and is sitting there kind of knows where it's at, and hopefully the card mates do as well. Oh God, I can't even do it. Say the disc slides it out of the way like that though, she still has earned this lie that she was sitting on. Other discs aren't able to move your disc and leave it there. Otherwise you could almost like sabotage other people and sabotage your own score, and then go and just try to like, oh, like I'm still out of them, I'm just gonna keep throwing the disc out, and
I'm out of the cash, so I'm just gonna sabotage yours now.
That might turn ugly, but if that happens in a tournament, you move it back to the closest possible area where you thought it was, and I think this was about right where it was at. So yeah, you try to be honest, and hopefully the person who threw the lie knows where it's at, and hopefully a couple of the card mates at least can help confirm. Doesn't happen a ton, but I have seen it happen a number of times so far in my touring career. A lot of times it doesn't move too much though, and most players will just kind of take it where it lies. You know what, I'm gonna let you tap this out because you really earned this par, and
thank you.
I don't want to rob that from you.
There goes my disc. An honest par. Here we have made it finally to hole 18. Pretty much a mirror of hole 17 that we just played, except it curves right. I'm at a loss now, just kind of done. I'm just gonna throw straight with an understable disc since it is uphill and I need to go right. And hopefully it makes it halfway-ish up there. 319 feet.
I'm letting her because I love her. And I appreciate her joining us.
The gentleman. The gentlest man. Sometimes. Up and at 'em.
Ooh, I saw the way she was holding that nose angle down, that I knew she was going to throw a good one.
And I took my pinky off. I unlocked it.
She's used about 12 different grips this round, and I don't know how she does it. All right, I think I'm going to take the backhand turnover with my Yin Yang Explorer, because you know, I kind of miss throwing this thing and don't really get to use it unless I'm in the thick woods nowadays because it's too understable for the open. And yeah, it should really shape this hole well. I'm just gonna hit it flat at that pine tree in the middle that you can kind of see, the big tall guy, hoping it just pulls right for the whole flight.
Hello, friend. Nice. Great job.
Sounded clean, just left the tree I wanted to be right of, but honestly, I'll take a putt on this hole. It's a very tough finisher.
So I thought I had a great spot, and Connor thinks I have a great spot, but all I see is this dang guardian tree. So.
And the 12 past it.
I didn't see those. I was just looking at this one. I think I might have to do a
Texas turnaround.
The old Texas turnaround while we're still here.
Ain't no patent pending,
What do you
guys.
think?
I think Hughes would be great, yeah.
Okay.
Through the gap.
What?
Let us go.
let's go. Connor threw this drive shot just for fun off the tee.
Little forehand.
And he literally laser beamed it. It was crazy. Fastest shot he's ever
Look
thrown.
back at this. That's so pure.
Wow.
Oh, I probably pushed him on the outside though. That makes sense.
Still though,
Still, yeah,
that thing is wow.
If you got that power flip up forehand, this disc is pretty understable for me on the backhand, but still got some integrity. Money for those stretch forehands though. And let's find this Explorer shot. It felt good. Should be left over this one.
It's just a little bit out of my putting range for me. But I'm really proud of how I threw my first 2 shots. And hopefully this throw-in will be like magic of the century. But
Do that little, step that left foot back a little bit.
I know, I was just about to. Once I just...
Tell the people. Show them why.
So currently at this lie, I think I could just throw it straight, right? But as soon as I turn my body and go to throw it, I'm just gonna hit this tree. So instead, I'm gonna put my left foot back, open up the gap, keep my right foot at my lie so I can still use that power and follow through. And now, I can't hit it at all, even if I tried. Just gotta make sure.
It's a game of inches and feet at times, so give yourself as many opportunities as you can.
Being long and being short both have their pros and cons, their advantages and disadvantages. So
Yeah, they do. A lot of people say it's all about being tall, and yeah, you can stretch out of the woods and you have longer levers to create force, but you know,
that
if
longer
you're smaller,
limbs means less clearance. So
it also means less balance overall, less quickness, and you know, us big guys got to work harder for good footwork.
as do the short people.
They're
Like I
light
was
and
saying,
quick though, you know. Come on.
shorter people also have their disadvantages. Don't think you're a victim.
I think it's pretty even, but
I'm gonna
honestly,
throw this into
I
the
like being
basket
tall.
now.
I'm a tall guy. Come on. Oh, baby. Wow.
That was-
Valiant effort.
That's
Way
good
to
enough for
dig
me.
deep and finish out the last 2 holes on a nice, respectable note.
Thank you, Connor.
All right, my only option really is this spike hyzer putt. So, see if we can drop it. This will be pretty crazy. Oh my gosh. Player B gonna cash it though. Yep. Oh!
Alas, the final putt of the day. I will be taking my marked lie.
It has been a long round. It has been a pleasure getting to play
Always.
with Megan again. It's been a while, and you know, tour life gets busy, so don't bat my number 1 in there.
It's soft. What do you mean?
Yeah, the putter's soft too.
Here you go.
Thank you. Whacking my number 1 putter with a stick, y'all.
Let me get it. Why is it number 1? Because Conroe is a G.
Gangster.
Oh my god. And that's what happens when you have a big head. You missed the putt.
No big head.
Get it in. That wasn't your lie. It was this one. This one was first. This one was first, babe.
Was it? Okay.
Yeah.
Got to take par here on the 18th. Definitely a tough finisher, but the line is there. If you kind of just push it to the left side of the green, I feel like to actually pure it with the backhand is not really an option almost. And the forehand though, like we showed, can definitely get to a good spot. I should have took it, should have trusted it. This new forehand tool, I'm feeling good, and I'm excited to keep figuring out when to utilize it best on the course.
That's all she wrote for the back 9 of this course I still can't remember the name of.
John Burge at Shadow Lakes,
Make it more fun.
AKA Little Egypt.
Little Egypt, boom, we're at Little Egypt.
Little Egypt, been a lot of fun. If you're still watching, we really appreciate you guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. Go check out Megan's details in the description below. And yeah, super excited to take this off week to create some more content for you guys, to get to enjoy some time with my lovely girlfriend, do a little bit of traveling, maybe go see some friends. I think Luke Humphreys and his girlfriend Angie are talking about going to the Arkansas Derby. We did that last year, it was a lot of fun. go buy some
Let's
silly
not
outfits.
talk about that because we don't want people to go there looking for us.
Don't go looking for us. Bye.